I have a few shorts on there and a couple videos. At some point, I want to start streaming there on YouTube and here on TikTok at the same time. How is it going?
I can do a quick one with you.
Okay. Hey, Dark Lady.
with the deck that I've actually gotten box shadow with.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I got box shadow with this deck, and it's an older deck.
Hello, Sarah. How's it going?
And you'll see when I play it. But before I start, in here it has this card in it.
Okay.
Are you cool with it? It's banned.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's one of the newer banned ones for some crazy reason, but
So, I am using a millennial deck. So, I am running like Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity and stuff like that.
I don't. Kenny, I don't know. I think Kenny might have seen this one when I played it against Box. I don't know if he was in there when I played it.
I mean, sure, yes, you're more than welcome to chat in the chat, Sarah. Okay. Do you want me to send any from the top to the bottom?
I'm not. It's up to you if you want to. It doesn't matter. If you want me to, I can or not.
No, you're good. It's fine. I will let you decide if you want to go first or second.
It's up. I can go first.
Okay.
Because this deck sometimes likes to go first.
Alright.
Moves. I'm doing some other work. Some other decks. Been doing a few other decks here. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you good. You can hear me good too, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
Well, first of all, I'm going to play Fairy Gift.
Alright.
And she's at 1,400.
Nice.
So I'm going to pass my turn.
Alright. I go. Part of the cards, Dragon's Roar. Let's do this. Very, very nice. So we'll start this turn off by playing the spell card Red Eyes Insight. This allows me, by sending one Red Eyes monster from my deck to the graveyard to then add one Red Eyes spell card from my deck to my hand. So we will send Red Eyes Wyvern to the graveyard. And then we will add to our hand Red Eyes Fusion. Hey Wolfie, how's it going? Next, let's get this game started. We will also play Upstart Goblin. This will allow us to draw one extra card. And then I will play the spell card Red Eyes Fusion, allowing me to fusion summon one Red Eyes monster from my field deck or hand. But I lose my normal summon. So we will fusion summon there he is. Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. Sending Summon Skull and the Red Eyes Black Dragon to the graveyard. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And you said your monster is 1400?
Yep.
Okay. Give me just one. So, Archfiend, Black Skull Dragon, Red Eyes Inferno Blast his monster for 3200.
I think I can do this. It sounds like I can. It says at the start of the damage step, if your normal monster battles an opponent's monster, you can reveal this card in your hand, discard one card, and if you do, your monster cannot be destroyed by battle. So I'm going to. I think this is.
Because Archfiend Black Skull Dragon's special ability, if this card battles your opponent's card effects cannot be activated until the end of the damage step.
So my fairy is destroyed.
Yes.
Dang, I can't. That stopped me from using that effect.
And then after damage calculation, we'll activate his other effect, sending Red Eyes Black Dragon from my deck, from my graveyard back to my deck.
What's your monster's attack?
He's 32.
Hey, it was good thinking.
Yeah, it was. And then I'll send Red Eyes Black Dragon back to the deck, dealing you 2,400 points of damage.
And you said 28 or 24?
Yeah, 24.
Holy cow, it's 3,800. Darn, if only I could have used that effect, but you stopped it.
Now, unfortunately, because I used Red Eyes Fusion this turn, I can't normal summon or special summon any more monsters. So it'll be your turn.
I draw. I'm going to place a card face down in defense, and I'll have to pass my turn.
Heart of the cards, Dragon's Roar. Let's go. Very, very nice. All right. Next, I will summon the Black Stone of Legend. But don't worry, he's not going to be there for long because I'm going to activate his special ability, sacrificing himself, to then special summon one Red Eyes monster level 7 or lower from my deck to the field. Come on back, Red Eyes Black Dragon. And then, with that being said, what monsters do you have on the field?
I just have a face down monster.
Red Eyes Black Dragon. Red Eyes Inferno Blast is defense monster for 2,400.
You hit my hint of the fire charmer. Is that monster a fire?
No, he's a dark.
So my Hinta got destroyed.
Alright. Archfiend Black Skull Dragon will attack you directly for 3,200.
Okay, 600.
I go to main phase 2, and I'll set one card and pass my turn.
Come on, I need something good here. I draw. That doesn't help me any right there. But I'm going to have to place face down defense, and you're probably going to have this here.
All right. You said you end, right?
Yep.
All right. Heart of the cards, Dragon's Roar. Let's go. Next, we will normal summon Totem Dragon in attack mode. But he won't be there for long because I will remove Totem Dragon from play to then special summon my old friend, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. And then we'll activate Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon to special summon Mirage Dragon from my hand. Alright. Do you have a monster on your board?
Yep, in defense.
Mirage Dragon for 1,600 will attack into your monster.
You hit my water Onimus, or however you say her name.
Okay.
There's a reason I had her in here.
Nice. Next, Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Red Eyes Inferno Blast. Finishing this duel for 2,800.
Yeah. Dang. You got me pretty good there. I didn't have a very good starter hand.
Yeah, I just had a lot of fuel to start with.
I had an okay starting hand because, when I had the card that I had in my hand that I was going to use on my fairy's gift
Yeah.
is the
Nice.
Glacier Aqua Matador.
Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate it.
Because this one is the one that says I can reveal this card in my hand and my monsters wouldn't get destroyed.
Very nice.
I added that one in there to kind of help a little bit with protection of my monsters.
Yeah.
There's the other three I had in my hand.
Yes. As soon as I get done doing Fun Duelist here, you can come up.
Yeah, it was pretty. This deck is actually an old deck. I got the structure deck off Amazon,
Yeah.
and I added threw some extra stuff in there to kind of make it work a little more with the modern day stuff.
Right.
And it worked pretty well because one of the cards that I have in here is a is Fairy Tale Luna,
Okay.
which
Did you want to try again since that one was really quick fun?
yeah, we can. Let me just
All right.
reshuffle and hopefully I can get a better hand with this one. But it was
Okay.
and that Glacier, that Matador, Aqua Matador was one of the ones I added because of I read his effect.
Oh, very nice.
And I'm like, okay, that probably would be a perfect addition to this deck.
Justin, how's it going?
Right? I thought that would be just the perfect addition to the deck,
Yes, I am back.
which is a good thing I did add it to the deck.
Speaking of, you should come back too, Justin.
Oh, I've actually faced Justin once before, and I do want to duel him again sometime. He actually got to face my alter ego.
Oh, nice. Did you want me to take any off the top?
You can do like 5. You want me to do that with mine?
Yeah, sure.
You want 5 off the top of mine?
Yeah, sure, that works. Okay. I will let you choose again.
This deck that deck kind of got me that last time. I'll try again to go first. Hopefully I get better hand this time. Well, that's a little bit
Okay.
of a better hand. Not much of a better hand, but better.
Definitely. I will be on all day. If you want to get a duel, Justin, you're more than welcome to.
Excuse me. I'm placing a monster on my field face down defense, and I put a back row, and then I pass
Alright.
my turn.
Alright. Heart of the cards, Dragons Roar. Let's go. Very nice. So I'm going to start this off by playing... Actually, yeah, we'll start this off by playing the spell card, Red Eyes Fusion.
No, geez, start off with that again.
Right out of the starting hand, yes. I mean, it does limit me to my summons. I can't special summon or normal summon any other monsters. We'll send Summon Skull. And Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Yeah, Justin, sometime we'll have to duel again.
And Fusion Summon Archfiend Black Skull Dragon in attack mode.
Are you on your main phase?
Yes.
Just so I know what that is going to do, I'm going to effect Valor it.
Ah, very nice. Okay, he has no effects this turn. That's fine, but we're not done yet. Because next we'll play the spell card, Pot of Greed. This allows us to draw 2 more cards.
Both of us?
Not just me.
I wish it would work that way, right?
And this hand just keeps getting better.
Dang.
Okay, so next I will play the field spell card, Dragon's Ravine. Dragon's Ravine allows me to send one card from my hand to the graveyard. And then I can either add a level 4 or lower Draguni monster, which doesn't really work for this deck, or I can send one dragon type monster from my deck to the graveyard. So I will discard Change of Heart to the graveyard to then send one dragon monster from my deck to the grave. We will send Light Pulsar Dragon to the graveyard. Next up, you still have face downs?
Yep, I have a face down back row and a face down monster.
Alright. Next we'll play the spell card Dragon Shrine, because my graveyard is just not loaded enough yet.
Are you sure?
Dragon Shrine allows me to send one dragon type monster from my deck to the graveyard. And if that monster is a normal monster, I can then send an additional monster. So we will send Galaxy Serpent to the graveyard, which is a normal dragon monster. So I can send an additional dragon monster to my graveyard. We'll send Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to my graveyard. Alright. And with that being said, you have a monster on your board, right?
Yep.
Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. Red Eyes Inferno Blast for 3,200.
You destroyed my familiar possessed Wayne.
Very nice. We will move to main phase 2, and we're going to set one card face down and pass the turn to you.
I draw. At least I used the effect veiler in case I had something else, right?
Right?
I'm going to have to place another monster face down in defense, and I'll have to pass my turn.
Alright. My turn. Heart of the cards, Dragon's Roar. Alright, so that being said now that our graveyard is super loaded, we will remove from play our Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. Come forth, my old friend. I summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon in attack mode. And then I'll activate Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon's special ability to special summon one dragon monster from my graveyard or hand. We are choosing the graveyard. Come forth, Light Pulsar Dragon! With that being said, you got a monster? Yeah.
Yeah.
Light Pulsar Dragon will attack into your monster with 2,500.
You hit my Rose Papillion.
Okay. Next, Darkness Metal. Red Eyes Inferno Blast for 2,800.
Okay, 52.
Main phase 2, we will set one card and pass the turn to you.
Come on, give me some good cards. Really, why are you giving me these cards? I need something that I can keep on here. I'm going to place another monster face down defense, and I'll have to pass my turn.
Alright, my go. Heart of the cards, Dragon's Roar. Let's go. Very good. So I'm going to activate the special ability of Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon. This allows us to special summon one dragon monster from our graveyard. So come on back. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon.
I don't have none. That wouldn't work for me because this deck doesn't come with dragons.
Alright.
Well,
You have
I
any
guess it
face
kind of
downs?
does, but it's not. They're not in the graveyard.
Do you have any face downs?
Yeah, I have a face down, and then I have a back row.
Alright. I will activate Heartbeat's Feather Duster, destroying all of your spells and traps.
You destroyed my spiritual fire art, which basically says tribute one fire monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack.
Alright, so
Basically, if I tribute one of my fire monsters, you get damage based on that tributed fire monster's damage attack.
nice. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Attack him directly for 3,000.
I still have a monster.
Oh. Well, then Galaxy Eyes will attack into your monster for 3,000.
Another copy of Familiar Possessed. Wayne.
Okay. Light Pulsar Dragon. Attack him directly for 2,500. Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Attack him directly. Red Eyes Inferno Blast, 2,800.
That's game.
GG.
Yeah, this is what I had in my hand. I couldn't really bring out these two because I needed a tribute for this one, and I had to get a fire monster in my graveyard for the other one. Oh, he's in and then he left. That deck's when that deck decides to work, it can go pretty well.
Right? Yeah.
Just I didn't have because if I have a spellcaster, this deck does a lot of special summoning and stuff, so it can go into goes into the deck and stuff. There he is. You got that. You pinned out that deck pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty consistent.
I've done pretty good building that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
And you know what deck I'm actually kind of working on? I'm making my version of a Rick and Morty type deck.
Oh, cool. That sounds interesting.
Right now, I have a few cards in here that I figure would be something for him. That would fit him, fit Rick and Morty. Like I
Right.
have Envoy of Chaos. Like, see, this card's because what is Rick and Morty like to do? Have a lot of chaos, don't they?
Right.
And then I have Sangen in there because Sangen's like a little alien, isn't he?
Uh, yeah, it says you're loading.
Yeah,
Uh,
I see his profiles on the screen, but I don't see him. I even put Curry Bandit in there. Dark Bribe.
try going out and coming back in. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah, that might work because that's sometimes what you have to do, Corey.
Yeah, I think TikTok's just being weird.
When isn't it? And then I'm going to maybe, then I have this card in there.
Oh, nice.
An actual alien type beast.
Oh, nice.
Burden
I haven't
of
seen
the
the alien cards in a good minute.
Burden
Bird
of
of the
the
Mighty.
Supply Squad.
Oh, nice.
I have 8 Magician in there. Kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like an alien species type thing.
Right.
Then I have the Pot of Avarice.
Very nice.
Just Dessert. Because what does Rick and Morty usually end up getting them getting?
They're just desserts.
Yep. Fusion Duplication.
Right.
Then I Flame Champion.
Very nice.
And then I put one-time passcode in there. And then you know how he likes to make machines, right? So I have some Gizmecs in here that are machines. So I have 2 of those, 2 of these in there. And then 2 of these. And then for a fusion, I have this in there. But there's a reason I have this one in here. I don't have the cards for it, but I'm going to be putting a certain card in there. And then Marshmallow, which is like an alien type bean.
Here, give me a second, Corey. I'm going to see if I can kick you out of the box and maybe you can just rejoin it.
Yeah. Forbidden Lance. DDR, different dimension.
Okay,
This
try
one?
requesting again. Okay, let's see if that works.
Nice, now you saw it?
Okay, there it goes.
Red Arrow. So what do you think? You think this deck pretty much screams Rick and Morty?
Yeah. Sounds like it.
What if it doesn't make custom Rick and Morty themed cards?
I wish they would make some actual Rick and Morty cards. They already have
I
like
wouldn't
Power
count on it.
Ranger. They have some actual they actually have some Power Ranger ones. The Quantums.
Nice. I think probably Magic the Gathering will pick that Rick and Morty setup with their Universes Beyond.
Yeah. And then I put this card in there.
Oh, cool.
The Deep Grave.
Nice.
Let's do this.
Fiendish Chain. Soul Exchange. And then I threw this card in there just because of her effect.
Right.
So I think this basically screams Rick and Morty in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you guys have fun.
All right. Hey, Corey, do you want me to take any off the top?
Huh?
Do you want me to take any cards off the top?
Leave it.
All right. How's your day going?
It's going great.
Good. I will let you choose to go first or second.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do this.
Duel! I'll start things off. Draw for turn. I'll use the Maiden of White in my. I will use the Maiden of White in my hand to discard it. I set the True Light from my hand face up.
Nice.
I activate True Light's effect. From my deck, I set Wishes for Eyes. From my deck, I set Roar the Blue Eye. I set Wishes for Eyes of Blue, which I will then activate by discarding one card. By discarding my Melody of Awakening Dragon spell card, I can add one level 1 light tuner monster, and one spell or trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to the hand. Any response?
No responses.
I will add this spell card, Roar the Blue Eyed Dragon, as Sage's Eyes of Blue.
Very nice.
I summon the Sage with Eyes of Blue. With its effect, I can add one spell, or I can add one level 1 light tuner from my deck to my hand. I add the Whitestone of Legend from my deck to the hand. I will then link off. I will then use my Sage with Eyes of Blue to set the link arrows. The conditions for summoning is 1 level 4 or lower, dragon, or a spellcaster type monster. I link summon the spirit with eyes of blue. With spirit with eyes of blue's effect, I can add one level. I can add one field. I can add one mausoleum of white field spell from my deck to the hand. Wait, did I not put it in the deck? Crap, I forgot to put it in the deck. Hang on, time out real quick. I forgot to put a card in my deck.
Okay.
Forgot to put this field spell in there.
Okay.
Okay. With Spirit with Eyes of Blue's effect, I can add the field spell Mausoleum of White from my deck to the hand.
Very
Which
nice.
I will then set with it. Once per turn, I can normal summon one level 1 light tuner monster from my hand. And once per turn, I can target one monster on my currently control and use it and send one normal monster from my deck to the grave. And then from my deck or hand to the grave. And the monster I targeted gains 100 attack points times its level. Make sense?
Yep.
What a surprise!
I will normal summon the Whitethorn Legend.
Temper! If you're this mad now,
Then I will use the spell card Roar the Blue-Eyed Dragon from my hand.
don't you dare! I mean it! You're messing with the wrong guy!
With it, I can special summon one Blue-Eyed White Dragon from my deck to the field in defense. And then,
Very nice.
since Blue Eyes hit the field through a special summon, I can special summon the Maiden of White from my grave.
If you learned all your techniques from your dad, I don't know how you'll defeat me, considering he was such a dud. So I guess it's up to me to bring both the razzle and the dazzle. And the Predator Black Opera Scorpio is going to help me do just that. For you see, when the Predator
I will then tune my level 1 White on the Legend with my level 8 Blue White Dragon. With these two monsters, I will synchro summon. Let's rev it up! Up here, level 9, the Azurite Silver Dragon!
I'm allowed to add the spell card polymerization to my hand, which I'll use to summon the very monster that brought the curtain down on your dad. It's a showstopper.
Now, the White Sword of Legends effect activates once it hits the grave. I can add one Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to my hand.
Vengeful, diabolical, botanical. I fusion summon starving venom fusion dragon.
And now, by revealing the Blue Eyes currently in my hand,
This dragon dragon is making Sark stronger. I gotta hold him down, but I don't know how long I can. What's wrong?
I can special summon the blue-eyes alternative white dragon in my hand. And now I will tune off my level 8 blue-eyes alternative white dragon with my level 1. With my level 1.
It's my turn.
With my level 1 made in white.
Smile World. Dad. Yuya, it's your time to shine.
I will synchro summon the blue-eyes spirit dragon in defense mode.
What are you waiting for? Are you going to make a move or not, Fred? Come on.
I will then use the spirit with eyes of blue on my field's effect. By sending it to the grave, I can special summon one blue-eyes white dragon from my deck, from my graveyard. I special summon the blue-eyes white dragon. Unfortunately, Min's effect is only once per turn.
Hot Eyes, I can feel it. It wants to fight Fury too, and I can sure use its help. But I don't know if I should summon it. Because when the dragons get together, I lose even more control. What would Dad do? When things get tough,
Pass turn. Over to you.
We'll give you the strength.
All right. Part of the cards, Dragon's Roar. Let's go.
The key to dueling is to believe in your deck.
Very nice. And we will start this off by playing the spell card, Graceful Charity. This allows me to draw 3 cards and discard 2.
Scale 1 Stargazer Magician and Scale 8 Time Gazer Magician. I'm taking control of this duel starting now.
Huh? What did you say?
I said I played Graceful Charity.
What? Graceful Charity is banned.
This is a millennial deck, so it's running off of a different format. All my cards, I can only have 1 copy of each other. It has a different ban list. Things like Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity are legal. But a TCG deck is gonna have. Yeah, but a TCG deck is a lot stronger than a millennial deck anyway, because you're not limited to 1 copy, and you just have better and faster options.
Let's find out.
So I will discard Polymerization and Flame Veil Guard to the graveyard.
You shouldn't scrunch up your face like that. Did Daddy tell you it might get stuck that way? Don't talk about my dad! Coin Dragon! Power up my dragons by 500!
Then we will normal summon the Black Stone of Legend, and we'll activate his special ability, tributing him to send him to the graveyard to special summon.
I activate a effect builder from my hand.
Okay,
Not only does it protect my
that's fine. I then set
destroyed instead.
1 and 2 cards face down.
Coin Dragon's other ability stays my Odd Eyes as well.
And then I will pass my turn back to you.
The front level 5 Odd Eyes deals double the damage. Double to deal just 400 points of damage. How can I ever recover? Oh, I know. I'll just grow some greens. You see, thanks to
You can go ahead. It's your turn.
My turn. Yes.
All right.
First things first, I'll activate the True Light on my field,
Coin Dragon.
targeting the blue-eyes alternative.
That's a monster effect?
No, it's a spell card. No, it's a trap card. Targeting the blue-eyes alternative on my field. I mean, in my grave.
Anything this guy throws at us.
Not to mention, since it turns into a blue-eyes white dragon when it's placed on the field or in the grave, I can target the main white in my grave with her own ability to special summon her.
you're giving it your all. But will that be enough? I don't think so. Because I have new tricks up my sleeve.
Next.
I'm using one Plant token to summon a tutor monster, Plant Facio.
Next, I activate.
That's right. By absorbing your
Next.
powers, I can now synchro summon.
Next, I activate the.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'll get you up here next, Black Knight. You still there, Corey? Corey, you still there? I don't know if he just walked off. I don't hear him though anymore. Corey, if you don't come back soon, I'm probably just gonna have to disconnect it. Give it a couple more minutes. If he's not back by then, I'm gonna disconnect it.
Monsters and life points. But since I played Starlight Force, Yuri's two dragons can't use their special abilities against
Corey, are
us.
you back?
Use that to our advantage. If we summon Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, Yuri can't stop us from using its special ability to turn this duel around. But you'll need 2 level 4 monsters to summon Dark Rebellion. I have Odd Eyes and Coin Dragon in my extra deck. And Coin Dragon is level 4, so if I'm able to draw another level 4 monster this turn, you can pendulum summon Coin Dragon.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna cut it.
We had 3 dragons on the field. Let's hope we can again. Deck, don't fail me now. It's level 5. However,
Okay, we'll get you up here. Welcome in, Black Knight. How's it going?
I'm doing good. Fortunately, since I don't have too much followers, I cannot put the camera on.
Okay.
That is my bad. But I can use my other account.
Okay.
So we'll be back.
See if there's any comments here I missed. Yeah, just if you want to come up today, or we can definitely schedule something out. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Come in.
Since I created that account, I cannot do lives until I have more.
Oh, cool. Love the outfit, by the way.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, he kind of walked off, and I didn't know why. I waited a while, but we just had to disconnect.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take any off the top?
No, you can have the top.
Okay. He was probably going to beat me anyway, though. Lineal does not have that much of a chance against a TCG deck.
Yeah. Well, what can we do?
Right. All right. You can choose if you want to go first or second.
Yeah. My card just fell off from my gold list. I hate when that happens. So, let me send these cards. Go. Alright, I will start. First, I'm gonna start by activating Shard or Greed. Each time I draw in my normal draw phase, this card gains one counter.
Nice.
But just in case, I will activate Nightmare Steel Cage. Neither of us can attack for 2 turns.
Oh, very nice. Classic.
Oh yeah. I will set one card face down. Then I will set a monster face down and end my turn. Let me just turn on the light.
Heart of the Cards, Dragon's Roar. Let's go. Just a
Yeah.
Alright, we will start this off by playing the spell card Graceful Charity. This allows me to draw 3 more cards and discard 2 of them.
Yeah.
So we will discard Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon and we'll discard Polymerization. Then I will play the Black Stone of Legend in attack mode. I'll activate his special ability, tributing him to special summon 1 Red Eyes monster, level 7 or lower from my deck to the field.
Alright.
So come on out. Red Eyes, Black Dragon. Thanks to Nightmare Steel Cage, though, I cannot attack. Thank you for the likes. And we will follow this up by setting 2 face downs face down and ending my turn.
Give me a moment.
Alright.
It's my move?
Yep.
Alright. I'll draw. I will set a monster face down. Charter Grade has 1 counter. I'll end my turn.
I will draw for my turn. Alright. Well, I can't attack anyway, so we'll use this turn to play the spell card Red Eyes Fusion. This will allow me to fusion summon a Red Eyes monster from my hand, deck, or field. But I cannot normal summon or special summon a monster this turn. So, we will send Summon Skull and the Red Eyes Black Dragon we have on field to the graveyard. To then summon Archfiend Black Skull Dragon in attack mode. And with that, we will pass the turn back to you.
Alright. I'll draw. My Nightmare Steel Cage just go away.
Right?
And Charter Grade has another counter, so that makes 2 counters. I will activate Charter Grade by tributing him with the 2 counters. I draw 2 cards. Then I will set 2 cards face down. You're not gonna like this. I activate Swords of the Revealing Light.
Very nice.
Then I'll end my turn.
Okay. I will draw for my turn. Okay. Well, you want to know what? We're going to play the spell card Change of Heart on one of your monsters. We'll take the second one in on your dual disc.
This one or this one?
That one.
Alright. The one that you just control is this.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate for me because I'm going to sacrifice your Sangan and my Black Skull Dragon. And we're going to summon my old friend, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
Sangen's effect activates.
Yes, it does.
Let's see what I can add. Well, I know. Let's just add this. The right hand of the forbidden one.
Alright, now that's a little scary. Alright, now I'll activate Darkness Metal Dragon's effect because I know you didn't want to be done with Black Skull Dragon, so here he comes right back. And then we will set one more card face down and pass the turn back to you.
Alright, I'll draw. I will flip summon my monster. Hang. When his flip summon, I can send one monster from your side of the field to your hand.
So I will activate the trap card Breakthrough skill, negating his effect.
Does it destroy it?
No.
Alright. Well, I will sacrifice my hang to set a monster face down, and that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. I will draw for my turn. Part of the cards, Dragon's Roar. Let's go. And next up, we will play the spell card, Upstart Goblin. Upstart Goblin gives you 1,000 more life points, and I get to draw a card.
9,000.
And then I will use Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon's special ability to special summon Mirage Dragon in attack mode. And then I will normal summon Shining Star Dragon. And now, time to rev it up because we will synchro our Shining Star Dragon with our Mirage Dragon for a synchro of 8. Come forth, Stardust Spark Dragon. And that will be my turn. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll draw. I will normal summon Cyber Valley,
Okay.
and that will be the end of my turn.
All right. I will draw for my turn. Heart of the cards, Dragon's Roar. Well, I'm going to activate Darkness Metal's effect again. This time, special summoning from my graveyard. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in attack mode. And with that being said, I will set one card face down and pass back to you.
Alright, swords are gone. I draw. I will flip summon my monster. Guardian Sphinx.
Guardians.
When you flip summon, all of your monster goes to the hand.
I just cannot allow that. I'm going to pay half of my life points to play Solemn Judgment.
It negates and destroy, right?
Yes, I believe so. Let me just double check that. Yes, yes it does.
Alright? Now we'll end my turn.
Alrighty. How many monsters do you have on the board?
I only have one, Cyber Valley.
Okay. Any face down spells and traps?
I got 3 face downs. I don't know if
Well, this is gonna hit my own spells and traps, but let's do this. I play the spell card Heavy Storm. This will destroy all of our spells and traps.
you just destroyed 2 magic cylinders and a mirror force.
Well, I'm really glad I did that then. Alrighty. We'll start this off with Stardust Spark Dragon. Attack into his Cyber Valley.
I activate his effect. When this card is targeted by an attack of your opponent's monster, I can banish it and draw cards and end your battle phase.
Okay, sounds good. That's your turn.
Right, I'll draw for turn. I will set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Alright, Heart of the Cards, Dragons, Roar, let's go! Interesting, interesting indeed. So we will activate the effect of the Black Stone of Legend. This will allow me to equip it to 1 Red Eyes monster, so we're going to equip it to none other than our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. And then I'll activate Darkness Metal Dragon's special ability. Just to be on the safe side, we're special summoning back Mirage Dragon in attack mode. Okay, and with that being said,
Before you
do you
go
have
to
any monsters?
battle phase, I will activate Call of the Haunted.
Very nice.
And I will special summon Hang. Wait, sorry, Sang. Damn.
Okay. Alright, we will attack your Sangan with Archfiend Black Skull Dragon for 3,200.
I take 24.
You'll be taking more than that because after damage calculation, by sending the Red Eyes Black Dragon from my graveyard back to my deck, you'll be dealt another 2,400 points of damage.
So that's 48.
Yes.
But the effect of Sangan activates.
Yes, it does. Do you have all 5 pieces?
The right leg of the Forbidden One.
Zangan, your only monster?
Yeah, Sangan was my only monster.
Okay. In that case, Mirage Dragon will attack you directly for 1,600.
Alright, let me look for a calculator because I don't have the right place. I was at 9,000. It's 48. Uh, 206, 2,600. So I'm in 26.
Alright, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Red Eyes Inferno Blast for 2800, finishing this duel.
I will activate my monster's effect, Gendomander. When you are declaring an attack, I can special summon from the hand in defense mode.
Very nice. I will continue his attack to your monster. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. In this duel, attack him directly for 3000.
That will be the end. That will be the end because I cannot activate any
Alright.
trap without Mirage Dragon.
That is why I played Mirage Dragon, because I figured you had something down there.
Yep.
You did want to have a game too, right?
Hmm?
You did want to have a game too, correct?
Well, we can do it in two, but I will change my deck.
Okay.
Man, right now, I'm gonna take this off.
Yeah, those dragons kind of hit for those high numbers really quickly.
Yeah, those dragons hit hard. I'll be back.
Alright. Take this dual disc off for a second. How's it going, Ricky, if you're still in here?
Alright, I'm back.
Do you want me to send you to the bottom?
Send 5 to the bottom.
Alright.
How many you want me to send?
Just do 5.
Alright.
I will let you pick again. This is either going to be a really solid hand or a really bad one. Thank you for the likes, I appreciate it.
Alright, who's gonna start?
You pick.
I'll start. Hey,
Alright.
I will set one card face down. I will set a monster face down and end my turn.
Alright, Heart of the Cards, Dragons Roar, let's go! And we'll start this off by playing the legendary Pot of Greed. This allows me to draw 2 more cards. And then I will play Graceful Charity, allowing me to draw 3 more cards and discarding 2.
What are the odds that had those 2 cards appears in your hand?
Right? I have no feel if it makes you feel any better. We're going to discard Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon and Red Eyes Wyvern. I guess I could do this. We're going to play Black Son of Legend. We will attempt to activate his effect to sacrifice himself to
Alright.
special summon a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster.
Alright.
All the way from the bottom of the deck, we will special summon the Red Eyes Black Dragon. And you have a monster on your field?
Yeah, I got a monster face down.
Okay. Red Eyes Inferno Blast that monster for 2,400.
Alright, you attack Wall of Illusion. When Wall of Illusion is attacked, that monster goes to the hand.
That is really unfortunate. Okay. Main phase 2. We're going to set a card and yeah, that's all I got. Your go.
Alright, I'll draw. I will set a monster face down. And let's go ahead. I'll activate Source of the Brilliant Light and I end my turn.
There we go. I will I'll draw for my turn. We're just gonna go 1 monster in defense mode and pass back to you.
Alright, I'll draw. I will put a monster face down. And that will be the end of my turn.
I will draw for my turn. Okay. I will sacrifice the monster I just set down to summon Light Pulsar Dragon in attack mode.
Oh.
But I sacrificed the Black Metal Dragon, and when he is sent from the field to the graveyard, I can then add 1 Red Eyes card from my deck to my hand.
Alright.
So, we will be adding the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon to my hand. Go. And with that being said, I will pass back to you.
Alright. Draw.
I do have to discard, so we're going to discard Galaxy Serpent.
I'll set a card. And you only have Light Pulsar.
Yeah, 2,500.
Yeah, and that ain't gonna work for me. So I will flip summon one of my monsters. Penguin Soldier. Return your monster to the hand. And I return Penguin Soldier to my hand. Then I will set a monster and end my turn.
I really don't like that. As many times as I pulled that gag, though, I deserve it. I'll draw for my turn.
How many cards in graveyard do you have?
Like
a few?
Yeah, here, let me give you the exact number. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6. 6. 5 of those are monsters.
All right. Let me get some.
Um,
Let me get some light points down a bit from your side. So I will activate Cemetery Bomb.
okay.
Then I will chain, and I will activate Chain Detonation. Um, this card, Chain Detonation inflicts 500 points of damage to you, and if it is a chain two, I can return this card to the deck. And Cemetery Bomb. I inflict 100 points of damage for each card you have in your graveyard. So that's five, six cards.
Yep.
So 600 plus 500, that will be I think 11.
Yep.
1100 to your life points.
All right. Discard again.
How many cards to the top?
You're good.
All right.
I'm gonna discard Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon and Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon to the grave. And that will be my turn.
All right. Swords are gone. All right. Draw. I will set a card, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Heart of the cards, Dragon's Roar. We will activate the spell card Foolish Burial. This allows us to send one monster card from my deck to the graveyard.
All right.
We'll send Shining Star Dragon to the graveyard.
Ooh. All right.
Next up, we will banish Shining Star Dragon and Black Metal Dragon.
Ooh.
So you can say hello back to Light Pulsar Dragon. And then I will normal summon Divine Dragon Apothecary. I will activate Divine Dragon Apothecary's special ability by discarding Kaiser Glider Golden Burst to my graveyard. I can then add a dragon monster back to my hand. So we will re-add Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon back to the hand.
All right.
And then I will play the spell card Polymerization, allowing me to fusion summon by sending the Summon Skull and Red Eyes Black Dragon in my hand to the graveyard to bring out Black Archfiend Black Skull Dragon.
All right. I will activate my trap, Needle Sealing. Needle Sealing's
Okay.
effect: if there are four or more monsters on the field, all face-up monsters are destroyed.
Okay. Light Pulsar's special ability will be activated when it's sent to the graveyard. Level 5 or higher Dark Dragon, so we will special summon back. Let's see. Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Alright.
Red Eye, I will then remove from play my Red Eyes Black Dragon to then special summon my old friend, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. And I'll activate Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon's special ability. To then special summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Okay. So Red Eyes Darkness Metal will attack the one on the right.
This one?
No, the other one.
This one?
Yes.
Alright. You attack a penguin soldier.
All right.
Both monsters goes to your hand.
Okay. All of that.
It's my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll draw. I will set a card and I will end my turn.
I will draw for my turn. We'll go Dark Hole here.
Damn! Alright.
All right. That is hilarious. I will give you that. We're gonna activate the effect of Blackstone of Legend by sending Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon back to the deck. I can add Blackstone of Legend back to my hand.
Alright.
Okay. I will then normal summon the Blackstone of Legend. And then I will remove the Blackstone of Legend from play to special summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
Return it to the hand, compulsory.
All right. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, I'll draw. I'll set a card and end my turn.
All right, we will draw. I don't even know if I should play this or not, but we're gonna play Future Fusion.
Alright.
And pass turn.
Alright, I'll draw. You know what? I will let you have the monsters on the field because I will activate the Shadow Grave.
Okay.
This card does each player take one monster card from their graveyard and special summon face down.
Okay.
See,
So
I'm polite.
we will special summon the Archfiend Black Skull Dragon in face down defense.
Yeah, face down defense. And I will set Penguin Soldier face down. And that will complete the end of my turn.
I'm glad I chose Black Skull. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna flip Black Skull Dragon into attack mode
All right.
We're gonna attack into your penguin soldier.
No, compulsory, please. Go back to the hand.
Oh wait, I forgot a step. Future Fusion's first standby phase effect activates. I review the fusion card, and then send the materials to the graveyard. So we'll be selecting five-headed dragon.
So you're sending 5 dragons to the graveyard. Damn.
If I still have them. Now I don't have a target anyway. 1, 2, 3. Nope. I don't have a target actually. I am 1 dragon short.
Well, I already activate compulsory. Your
yeah,
skull
yeah,
go,
yeah. He'll go back.
go back to the head. I don't want it on the field.
Oh man. Well, I pass the turn. It's your go.
All right, I'll draw. I will set a monster and end my turn.
I will draw for my turn. Okay, we will normal summon Totem Dragon. I will then remove from play Totem Dragon.
Yeah. Black metal
Normal
dragon.
summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
He doesn't want to be on the field.
Doesn't want to get bounced again. Oh wow.
He
Alright, my bad.
doesn't want to go back. Doesn't want to go back.
Anyways, we will then special summon Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon again.
All right, I got 2 monsters on the field. So which one?
Go for the one on the left with Galaxy Eyes attacking into it.
This one?
But we're gonna, yeah. But Galaxy Eyes is gonna activate his special ability. They're both gonna be banished until the end of the battle phase.
So they go. So instead of the Serena, they go banish.
Yeah.
All right.
Darkness Metal will then attack into your other one.
All right. Magician of Faith.
Okay.
I'll activate her effect. Let's return swords to my hand.
Okay. The end of the battle phase happens. Both those monsters return back to the battle phase.
All right.
Your go.
All right. I'll draw. I will activate swords.
Okay.
Then I will sacrifice both of your monsters for a lava golem.
Okay.
Then I will set a card, and that will be the end of my turn.
I'm surprised you didn't bounce him back.
Now, because if I the lava golem, you take 1,000 life points.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna pass the turn here.
All right, I'll draw. You know what? Let's have some fun. I'll activate Monster Reborn to your Galaxy Eyes.
Well, that is unfortunate. All right. If you're unaware, he does have blue eye stats. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, 3,000 attack points and 200 defense, 25 defense points.
Yeah.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Interesting. Not gonna attack.
No, because if at the lava golem, you take 1,000 life points.
True. All right. Well, I'm going to play the spell card Harpy's Feather Duster.
No. Okay. You destroy the face down is Thunder of Ruling.
All right. And then Lava Golem is going to. Well, we're gonna attack into Penguin Soldier here.
All right. So Lava Golem returns to my hand.
Yep.
So my turn.
Yeah.
All right, I'll draw. I will activate Stumbling. Each time when we normal flip summon or special summon, automatically they go to defense mode.
Okay.
And you don't have monsters on the field,
No monsters on the field.
but you have a face down that scares me.
Don't worry
But you
about it.
know
It's
what?
fine.
But you know what? No pain, no gain. Galaxy Eyes, I will attack you directly.
Not so fast. I activate Storming Mirror Force. When an opponent monster declares an attack, return all attack resistant monsters your opponents control to the hand.
All right, so Galaxy Eyes go to your hand.
Yep.
Ooh, you got it back.
Yeah,
All right.
now the idea is summoning it again.
I'll end my turn.
I'll draw for my turn.
How many life points do you have right now?
What?
You were in 69. Then 2000 was.
I should have took 3,100 unless I'm missing something.
No, wait. First one was 11. So you were in 69.
11. And then
Then
I
it
took.
was- then you took 2000. So you're in 49.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to the end phase,
All right.
and then we're gonna pull Red Eye's Wyvern's special ability. By removing him from play, I can special summon one Red Eye's monster to the field, as long as I didn't normal summon or set up monster this turn.
All right. So remember, stumbling, that monster goes to defense mode.
Right? So we're bringing back Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon.
All right.
And
My turn.
yeah, that's yep.
All right. I'll draw. Are you ready?
Sure.
It's the final countdown. That's 2000 life points. Yep. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right,
So that's
my
turn
turn.
one.
Draw. Come on back, Galaxy Eyes, Photon Dragon. Which gets summoned in defense mode.
Yep.
But we will turn Red Eye's Darkness Metal to attack mode. Do you have any monsters?
Nope.
Red Eye's Darkness Metal. Red Eye's Inferno Blast for 2,800.
No, I will activate my head trap. No, it's just Swift Scarecrow. I special summon it in the field and negates the attack and ends your battle phase.
Okay. Main phase 2, we will set one card and pass the turn.
All right, that's turn 2. I'll draw. I will activate Spell Absorber. Then I will Lava Golem both of them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing.
And that
Okay.
will be the end of my turn. You take a
I will.
thousand. You take 1,000 life. You're in 39.
That I am. You got a monster over there? Or no?
Yep. Yeah, I got this monster in defense mode.
Okay. Well, we're gonna normal summon Mirage Dragon in attack mode.
Then goes to defense mode because stumbling.
Yes. Lava Golem will then attack into your monster.
Remember that Lava Golem is in defense mode. You have to change it to attack mode.
Okay, well, never mind. We'll do stuff next turn. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. That's 2 turns already passed. So that's 4 right now. I will set a card and end my turn. That now it's turn 5.
Okay, I will draw.
You take another 1,000, you're in 29.
Okay, we will flip both Lava Golem and Mirage Dragon to attack mode.
Alright, I will activate no entries, change all attack position monsters to defense mode.
Okay. We will set 1 card face down and pass the turn.
Alright, I'll draw. I will set a monster face down, and that will be the end of my turn. Turn 6, now 7. You take another 1,000, you're in 19.
All right. Well, we are going to play Heavy Storm.
And spell absorber activates even though it's gonna be destroyed. I gain 1,000. I gain 500 light points.
Okay.
Right?
Destroying all of my spells and traps. And you only have 2 monsters?
Yes, I only have 2 monsters.
Okay. We're going to play Change of Heart on one of your monsters.
Which one?
The face down.
All right. You're taking Solar Flare Dragon.
I will flip Solar Flare Dragon to attack mode.
All right. It has 1,500 attack points and 1,000 defense points.
We will also turn Mirage Dragon
And lava.
and Lava Golem to attack.
Damn. You're going all attack?
I mean, I have to. I'm going to die soon. So, what's the defense points on your defense
0.
monster there?
0 defense points.
All right, we'll send your 1,500 into that one.
All right.
I will then send Mirage Dragon to attack you directly for 16.
All right. And lava going for 300 or 3,000.
3,000, yeah.
All right. Well, we're in the same page. We're at 19.
All right, and if I remember correctly, your 1,500 deals the damage on the end phase or stand
Yeah, on the end phase, I take 500.
All right. So you'll take 500 more during that end phase, and then he'll return back to you.
All right. I'll draw. I will set a monster and end my turn.
I will draw. I would just take in another 15.
No, you take 1,000.
Don't I take the 500 during the end phase?
No, it's only me. I take the 500 and your end phase.
That change of heart only works for 1 turn. It's back on your field.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you take 500.
Yeah.
So you're in 14.
Yes.
But wait, if it wasn't my turn, wait. If it wasn't for N, I would change it to defense mode either way.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. So you're in you're in 400 right now.
Yeah. So we will. I don't have great options here, so I think I just lose here. But what's his defense points? You're 1500.
1,000.
1000. Mirage Dragon will attack into it.
All right.
And Lava Golem will attack into your defense monster.
If I wouldn't know about that, I will put another one, and that will be the end. What?
um, and I pass the turn.
All right, I'll draw. I end my turn. You take 1,000, and that's game.
All right, cool. Yeah, I didn't have much of a deck left anyway.
The thing is that this deck, I call it impenetrable defense because you saw. I didn't let
Right.
most of the thing. I didn't let you attack. I didn't let you have any monsters on the field either way.
I was hoping to get down to that Monster Reborn and go from there. It was the second card from the bottom though, so
Yeah, but every time I send you the monster to the hand, go to the hand, go to the hand, go to the hand. No, no, no. All right. Well, I have to go because I have things to do here in the house, and then I have to pick up my wife.
all right, man. You have a good one.
You
Good
too.
dueling with you.
If you're still on, we'll join later.
Yeah, I'll be on for another few hours.
All right. So see ya.
See ya. All right. Let's see here. Jedi is on, or he was on. All right, give me just 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back. And we are back. And we need to fix our green screen, apparently. There we go. $8.4K likes, not bad, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Shelby. Welcome in, welcome in. How's everyone doing? Sorry, guys. Captain Smoke. He's also live with us. Okay, so we will open up the boxes here. We'll do this pattern here. Anyone who wants to come up and just chill, you're more than welcome to. If you want to catch a duel, you're also more than welcome to. Today's more like a hangout day, just chilling. Couldn't get anyone on the schedule. Yeah, this live was kind of last minute kind of thing. So we will definitely have our live schedule filled out here more for you guys. I do appreciate all the support. Thank you for the likes, Blazer. I appreciate it.